something like that. But the fact of the matter is, you know what I'm saying? She got it like that because she wanted it like that, not because I said, "Hey, I'm a sorry ass daddy. I'm not gonna pay child support no more because I don't love my kids." She got it like that because she went to the court just like when she went and told him that she'd rather see him in foster care than be with me. She told him that she didn't want no money from me. She didn't want nothing at all from me because she didn't even want me to be their daddy because they had a new daddy, which was Chris. She told me that on the phone when I called when I got out of prison for me not to call her ever again. All right, she's mad now, raising all this hell online because she knows now she sees that I'm getting up here and people are seeing the real situation, seeing how she really is, ongoing with her nodding out and doing whatever she's doing on the side of this shit. You feel me?
Facts. I agree.
Yeah. So.
And I absolutely agree. Like, don't get me wrong. When I say that, I can only when I say what I said earlier, I can only tell you from my perspective, right? Like with my mom, like my mom told me, right? She's like, you have till the end of the school year. You have till the end of the school year to get your shit together, or I will file for custody of these kids. And of course, in my head, I'm like, well, hell, if she files for custody of my babies right now, she's winning, right?
Yeah.
So like, I busted my ass and I got my shit together, and that didn't mean that in that 9 months, like however long it took me to get my shit together, right? If it would have taken me longer than that 9 months, she probably would have went and filed for custody, just like she said, because my mama ain't gonna say nothing if she ain't gonna go do it, right?
Right.
So I just would have had to have fought harder.
Yeah, that's crazy, my man. My man, Tracy said what she said because all three of them boys are mine, and that's exactly what Chris said. He said, "I want you. You can see me, Corey and Cameron, but I'm gonna try to keep Christian away from you because I raised him. He don't even know who you are." I mean, I told him over the phone. I said, "Well, I mean, I don't care what you do. They still my kids. I mean, regardless. You know what I'm saying? You
right.
can't change. You can't change God."
I mean, claims like abuse and all this other stuff. Like at the point when you guys were together, just correct me if I'm wrong. You both were at that point on rugs, correct? You both were in an active addiction.
Yeah. We was both destroying our fucking lifestyle, but I still kept a job, still paid the bills, still worked, still took care of my kids. My kids always had what they needed, plus more. I mean, there was never an issue. She didn't have to work the whole 10 years we were together. She won't bitching then. You feel me?
Right. That's my point. She wasn't.
Facts.
It was okay then.
Yeah.
So, like, I just don't understand why it is that she can get.
Yeah, she did leave the kids with me for a year.
We'll say clean, right? We'll say clean. I'll use that word.
Yeah.
But you can't and do better. Why is it only one parent? That's literally the definition of treating the other parent as a second-class citizen.
Yeah, well.
And so what? If you have people that support you, if you want to have a relationship with your children, and you have people that support that, that's not bad. And I get so frustrated with reading the things that I'm reading, like it's like a negative thing. Sure, okay, it's been some years. Sure, you could have fought, but you're doing it now, and I feel like that's what matters, is the right now.
Well,
it doesn't erase the past.
No.
But that's between you and your babies, not between you and her, not between you and this app, and not between you and anyone else, but you and your children.
That's a fact. And with that being said, all right, I might be hard-headed. I ain't taking nothing away from anything I did. I'll own everything I did in my life. And I might took a little longer than her to get clean, but there was reasons why she got clean why she did, and there was reasons why I got clean when I did. I mean, that still don't keep the fact that it's okay to keep my kids away from me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've seen you on live a couple times, and I ain't seen you die now like her. I don't see burn holes all in your bed. Just
Facts. Listen, and I didn't know nothing about this TikTok shit. None of this, all this stuff. I had to be taught how to use this stuff. You know, my peoples hooked me up. But man, these people I don't even know blessing me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That makes me feel good because people can see the good in me and see the real person, not who I was, not the person that can't nobody look at and feel like they can rely on, or, you know what I'm saying? The person I am today is the person I want people to see. You feel me?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I want my kids to see that more than anything in the world, but I can't get that chance for some reason.
You're allowed to want that. You're allowed to want your children to see that you are doing better and that you do want to, you are allowed. And I'm going to say this, and it is also their choice, right? And it should be their choice without her telling them about you. You should be able to tell them whatever, whether you want us to put it in a softer way or whatever. That should be your decision.
I have never spoke bad about Allie's bio dad to her. And when he got out of prison, she wanted to talk to him, and she's fine. And I've never told her anything. So when she came to me and she said, Mama, she said, Dad said you broke your hand on his face. I said, did he tell you why? No. And I told him, I said, you better tell her why. He said, I spit on her. I said, if you're going to tell her, I said, she don't know nothing. I've never said anything bad about you. So if you're going to tell her story, you tell it all, or I'm going to have to tell her. And he ain't never told her another story since. And they have he's kind of in and out, and there's weeks he don't call, and that's okay, but they have a relationship, and I stay completely out of it. He calls her phone, and I don't have anything to do with it.
That's the same thing. I let Amanda made the decision that she didn't want any part of her dad, and I respect that decision. Kyle wanted a relationship with him and wanted to live with him to get to know him. It sucks because he knew that the only way that he would have a relationship with him is living with him. And the hell I went through with that, with his, they're now not together, but his girlfriend at the time, the hell I went through with her, and the shit I went through, like, it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. So, like, I know what it's like. Like, I picture Lala being like the girl that my kid's father was dating at the time, that went and lied and said I was stalking her, but yet I had never even fucking met her but one time.
And every child
is fucking crazy.
Every child is different. Every child is different. My older brother had nothing to do with my father. Even in death, he's still to this day, he don't care, I don't care, he don't care. But then other of us siblings were like, yeah, and it's and it's a choice, but at least let them have a choice to want to. What you want?
Listen to me.
Yeah, you right. Hey, look, that if that would have been me, I'd have been like, you know what, kids, I'm vice versa. I'd have said, your mama's, she's going through some things right now. Things are kind of tough on both of us, but you know what I'm saying? She'll come around. I wouldn't demolish the situation in relationship.
No, no matter what, they had no reason to know that. Even if you were in active addiction, they didn't have any right to know that. And I say right because that is not her story to tell. It's yours. And I want to make this clear. Everyone parents differently, and then it is what it is. I can only say how I would do it and what I think is right and wrong. If she felt, or if they came to her with questions, if it was me, I'd have been like, I will reach out to your dad if you want to know the answers to these questions, and let him explain it, because it's just not her story to tell. But again, there's multiple stories that she's told that aren't hers to fucking tell.
Does anybody have a protective order on you, Richie?
Nah.
Like, Richie, I was in the hospital on
look it up.
life support.
Look it up.
Life
Check this
support,
out.
dying.
My name is
I literally was dying on life support, and she was on here telling everybody.
My name is Richard Phillips, Richard Allen Phillips. July 26, 1982. Look it up. My Opus number is 0681442. Check it out.
Like, you don't get any dirtier than that. Like, even my mom was telling people to not talk about it, and she was talking about it, telling people I was on life support that had no reason to know. And I still chose to forgive her. So just in case you don't know who I am the best friend that was her best friend before her and Train became best friends.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah, I just don't understand why she went through all the drama to do what she did, and then when it backfired in her face, it was like it was time to say, oh shit, what am I going to do now? You know what I'm saying? People are finding out the real story. What am I going to do?
Yeah, if she would have never got on here and said anything negative about you or dogged you out, and you just got on here dogging her, I might look at you a little bit different, but you're not. You got on here to defend yourself, and I don't think that you're wrong for that.
Right.
Why is it okay for everybody, just because everybody already had a platform, it's okay for us to get on here and defend ourselves, but it's not okay for him to have an account given to him to defend himself? Absolutely not.
Right.
He has every right.
My day is full. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, take a shower, go to class at 8 until 1. You know what I'm saying? My day's full. And then I'm getting ready to start working. So I ain't got time to be a drug addict no more. I'm trying to be a daddy again. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's halfway across the world. You know, that's all. That's all I want to do. And I can't get that simple satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows that that's the one thing in my life that she can try to take from me that will actually hurt me, and she did it. So it's gonna all backfire
What
on
are you
her
going
at
to
the end of
school
this.
for, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh? I'm trying to get
You
my
said you were
business
going.
degree, bro.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm taking classes. I'm saying I'm trying to have my own shit, bro.
You're not just
I
sitting.
come to California.
You're not just sitting
I
on the
come out here
app
to do this all by
Right,
myself.
exactly.
Nah, bro, I come out here to do this all by myself, man. I changed my whole life for me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I
I
think
ain't,
that
you know,
instead of it being coming on this app, she should put that baby in some sort of therapy. And if he decides that he wants to do therapy with you, there's always Zoom calls. Like it's possible to do it and to do everything off of this app and not have.
You're breaking
yeah,
up, Nee.
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that people are hearing what's up because I hope it changes her situation to think that it's not okay to tell people what they want to hear just to use them for what she can get from 'em. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that feeling sorry shit. You know what I'm saying?
Idea. I've got messages between her and other people of her literally sending somebody like a $500 jacket that she wanted it, trying to fucking dry beg them to buy it for her. It's fucking
Yeah,
disgusting.
like that's crazy, bro. Like, you know, and you got some nerve to sit on TikTok for 8 hours a day and talk shit about me. To be sure, there's something else to talk about.
She woke up this
To be
morning
sure.
doing it again. She woke up this morning.
Yeah,
Love on the brain.
and it did. And I hope it didn't have no effect on.
I did what
I tell you what,
Hey,
like
Garrett.
I don't understand how people deal with it. Like that lady getting on here talking shit last night.
Is it working?
Yeah, about somebody being all high on drugs and shit. I mean, look at her and look at me. How would you even come out your mouth sideways and say that I'm high? I look like I'm getting high. When damn, I mean, I'm walking around at least, you know.
Yeah, you're not drooling on yourself. That's for
I don't
sure.
understand.
She don't really leave that bed. I know that for a fact.
And that shit
I
about
wish
calling
I
the
would
law on
have taken a
train
photo.
because
It's me. I only was here to talk to you for 8 hours. I was out for 8 hours.
yeah. That shit about her
When I
calling the law on
stayed there,
train because about the protective order, that was the craziest shit I ever heard in my life.
when
Like,
I
it
stayed at
ain't no
her house,
crime to
I wish that I had taken a photo because I had come upstairs. I went downstairs to talk on the phone, and I come back upstairs, and her and Chris were knocked out. And you know, like the videos you see of people like in cars with like the arm hung over the seat, and then their mouth is open. That's literally what she looked like. And then Chris was laying. They were laying like sitting up, but like that, and like it was the fucking worst look I'd ever seen. And I wish I was a shitty friend like people say I was.
I can't bring I didn't want to post that video online about her and all that shit. I didn't want to go through all that shit until I kept hearing how she keeps bashing me and bashing me and bashing me and bashing me. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Why am I keep letting people hear this about me and I ain't gonna do nothing about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid, Rich. Come on, bro. Get up and take care of your business, bro. You know? Like, she got half the world out here thinking I'm some kind of fucking, sorry dad and worthless piece of shit, you know? And she was satisfied with that until I got on live. Now she's all to pieces because she don't know what to do now because she knows people gonna hear both sides of the story and the shit's really about to change for her. And if it don't change for her, the people are crazy as shit. You feel me?
I do because I can make it about me. I want to know where you think it's about me. Where did I make this about me, baby? I'll wait. Other than relating, I'll
Who you
wait.
talking?
The comments.
What are
not
you talking
love.
about?
The comment said,
Oh,
"Why's Nate?"
shit.
It was a fake account. Why's
Oh, I'm
Nan
about to
always
say,
got to make
damn.
this about herself? And don't.
Oh shit.
No, I think that you've got.
Big
I
time.
think. I mean, you know, as the parent, you got every right to do whatever you feel like is right. You know, you
sure.
get you a lawyer. You go through the courts. I just recommend doing it the legal way. Don't let her call you and convince you that she's going to allow this and allow that. Put it in the court order, so she ain't got no choice.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing now.
You gotta show me how to get that money. She was send me that job.
I got you. Yeah.
What?
All right. Well,
If she ain't got no choice, then I know, Brandy. Yeah, you
I
gotta.
was like, damn.
She ain't got no choice but
Hey.
to allow it at that point. You know what I'm saying? So you fight for what you
Yeah.
feel like's right, and don't let nobody
Yeah.
change your mind or tell you any different.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not. I got this.
Tell 500 people.
Y'all be breezy, all right?
You make nachos, you gotta have liquid
You
cheese.
too, love.
You know that.
Bye, train.
Facts, Moonchild. The truth always does come out. It does just take time, and she just mad about it.
oh, where'd Richie go?
He said he said he's gonna go. He said he was leaving.
Garrett was bitching.
But I'm gonna hop out of here too because I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I know I don't got a job, but I gotta go to work in the morning. So, but the truth does always come out, and I hope that he does fight for what he believes is right, and it's not for anyone on this app to tell him what is right or what's wrong. You have an opinion about it because it's out there and whatever, but you know, if you watch that baby's live though, I'm telling you, block me. I will personally go through and ensure that everyone is blocked on my account. Cause I can make it about me. Everything's about me.
I know it.
All right, baby, you get back to knitting and stuff, and don't let these
I
fucking
do.
people.
All my yarn came in today. That's what we were going live to do, was to package the stuff. And even though I've been talked about all day long, I was gonna keep going, but I thought that was pretty distasteful.
It is, and you know, you know that she uses it like she did yesterday and says, "Oh, look, they just don't want me to get money. They don't want this," and it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with that you're a shitty human,
Yep.
and that's it. So, but don't give her the opportunity to use that as the fucking excuse anymore.
Yeah. Never mind.
So you know that your motive behind it is because you just want to be left alone and you've asked. She knows that.
Yep.
You know, so she's got a lie to make you be this negative situation, and that's just not the case.
Right.
Listen, I'll be the first one to say train be nosy as fuck. And I just have not seen her be like that lately. Like I literally was over
I
here.
tried so hard yesterday to continue, but the whole her calling the police on me because I was violating restraining order, that there is no restraining order. I don't have no restraining orders on me. I'm
no.
enough. So
I get it. Trust me. And that's why it's like,
it's been all day today too, all day long. She wakes up, and as soon as I get up and I open my phone, it's la 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 talking about you, screenshot this, and I'm like, and I still continue to try to be, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, I've heard her make a couple digs at you, and then I'll come over to you and I'll be expecting it, and you're just, like I said, I came in the other day because she was talking about you, and fucking, I was listening to it, I think on Missy's live, and then I come over here and you're blocking people that are saying that to you, and I was like, damn.
I did, and that's what I was doing
I
last
really
night
don't,
too.
Christine. I'd be lying. I ain't got no job.
I was saying that. I'm like, are we bringing this to the chat? And everyone's like,
Cash App's
Train,
accepted.
check your messages. I check my message. They're like, Lala done called the police on you. For what? For what? They said you got her abuser in your box. I just got live. So Joe
I
gave
don't
him an
understand how she
account.
thought that
We're
was you breaking an order.
She gonna accuse me of having the man in the box. Joe gave him an account. Boy, he got in my box. That's what you get. Yeah, it's
I never put my hands on that girl. Listen, I'm gonna be honest here, Richard. I don't get into when who put who hands on what, cause I keep my business about that. It's about how I feel about kids too. I feel like why?
I get it. We get it.
Yep.
It says no kids, but she's bringing her kids on here. Yeah, to get money off of them.
Facts.
Yeah. All right,
Absolutely.
well, I'll call you later when I get up off here.
Yep. Just like I said, keep your head up. Don't let her talking about her. Don't allow her to talk about you, and say fuck her, because she's just gonna use you as a money grab, just like she would her kids. Yeah, guys, that's not really Christine.
Oh, it's not? I thought
Sorry,
it
I know
was.
that's why. Yeah, that's the fake one. Sorry, that's why I didn't acknowledge it the second time.
Oh, I did. I thought it was her.
Yeah, no, that's not her.
thought she- I thought
She usually texts me, but I clicked it, and as
Right.
soon as I saw which one it was, I got it blocked.
She was messing with you, like being facetious.
No.
Right, I know. I'm like, whatever.
No, she the other day that one came in my live, and I responded to it, and it kind of took me back, and she's like texting me like, that's not me. So I had it blocked. That's why I didn't respond to it.
I did. I
I'm like,
blocked
I
it.
know they know
blocked
I
it.
got a job, so I'm like, she's either messing with me or that's not her.
Yeah, that's how I was like. But and who cares? Who cares if you have a job or not? I mean,
Yeah,
people,
well, mine's right.
people sit on this app all day and get money. So who cares if you have a job or not? Who cares if you live?
I don't know how me going live
Okay.
once or twice a week fucking entails this app paying my bills, but to each their own.
Right. My Cash App is Train Worley. I want all of it. Don't send me gifts, please. Just send me Cash Apps.
Right, that's why I said my Cash App's open. I ain't got no job, so
Right.
anytime anyone wants to send it, it's in my bio. You can just pay me. It isn't anyone's business. They make it their business. So, all right, girl. I love your hats, and I love what you were doing. I love that you were ignoring it. So don't let her get to you. You know what she's doing, and you know you're better than that.
It's for money because she wasn't getting. No one was fighting with her. Her views were stagnant. She didn't have no money coming in. So what better to
And I also before I go, I want to address this too. I heard Missy's live where she said, that it's wrong and that I thought it was wrong on other situations. Let me tell you the difference, okay? I believe that when I said it was wrong when people did it to Missy, I stand on that, right? I stand on that because Missy, I've never seen that girl go real life, right? Into calling people's jobs and things like that, okay?
Well, her husband does that, not her. Her husband does.
So when it was done to her, and I'm like, damn, that's like fucked up. Don't do that, right? I think it is, and I stand on that still, right? And I haven't gone over there and I haven't talked to her, but I will, because at the end of the day, right? I believe it's Lala's karma because Lala has done this to people, to multiple people. And that's where I feel like it's different. It's different because I'm allowed to feel like that. I'm allowed to feel like it's her karma because she's done it to me. It ain't like I'm just somebody out here sitting back going, oh, she deserved that and it wasn't done to me. I say that because it was done to me. And I feel like you and other people have a right to feel like that as well. But Lala has done it too. And it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. So,
And wasn't Lala one of the ones that drugged Joe for allowing Joe to let her children speak? I'm pretty sure.
And was?
Because at that time, Lala and I ran Trainhorn Lies, and we had to take down posts, and I told Lala to not engage. So
Well, how did that work for you? Just asking. Because I told her not to engage all the time, and she still did.
no, I don't know where you're messaging me, Felicia, but it's not text messages, so I haven't got anything. Yeah, I mean, and I told Joe then, I was like, Joe, I don't agree with this. I don't, and I know Joe's not in here to speak for herself, but she'll tell you. I didn't agree with it.
Yeah, and
Squish, she's going sub only and having her kids relive their trauma.
she's going sub only to have her child go on and tell his side.
I can't look at. I guess I can't look at messages while I'm on the phone.
And I just, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad. So kids are off limits. Who's over here talking bad about kids?
Yeah, I'm not talking about bad about no kids. I'm talking about Lala. Oh, that's Tanya. She's just saying kids are off limits.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, my twin is the one that started all that, so I stand on it.
I don't have no messages from you, Felicia. The last thing I have is you sent me Gypsy's live yesterday. They're saying she shouldn't put them on live. They're saying, who's saying, Crystal? Oh, we were saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It leaves an open window for people to screen record and then talk shit about her kids for her to then play victim more too.
Nope.
I mean, fuck, Lala sitting there saying that my daughter was on live raising money for me when I was in jail, and that's absolutely false.
And even with Joe, like the things that with Joe, like her getting on there and saying that like I'll back her. I guess whenever she did, I know Joe messaged me whenever it happened, or she came in. I saw it in a live. I think she messaged me on live. That's not me. Joe's house isn't filthy. It wasn't filthy when I got there. It wasn't dirty. I mean, she's got a lot of clothes, but fucking, and so do I. I don't even have room to put all my clothes everywhere. That should be something to be proud of, that she's got stuff and belongings, and who cares? I've never said Joe's house was gross. Don't add me into backing you on that. Right, facts, Queen. Yeah, you are her sister. That's right, you are. Yeah, her house is like fucking clean. Like I've never said that her house is fucking filthy. I've never said it was dirty. And if I did, it might have been when I was mad at her, but it's not. But me and Joe don't get along. And even still, like when everybody continued to come for my sobriety, it was like last week or the week before that, like Joe sent me like a message, and it meant a lot.
She did. She told me she messaged you.
And it meant a lot, because it's like, you know, I sometimes you do need that reminder that like what they say doesn't matter, you know, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Like, I know, listen, are you the sister she got mad that you and your husband got in my video? her husband would not do a video with Joe, and I was doing a video, and he hopped in with me, and I'd be damned if she didn't stomp her little feet, because that's all, she got little feet. But Joe's a good person. She means well. I don't think Joe's a bad person. You know, we got into it, but I don't think she's a bad person. And one thing I never questioned is her sobriety either.
She a little crazy, friend.
She's a little crazy sometimes, but her sobriety, it was my brother-in-law.
Oh, yeah,
that's it.
Oh.
That's it. It was your brother-in-law. It was your other sister's husband. Yeah, her sobriety, could never even say that she's not sober. Like, she is sober. Like, I heard somebody say the other day that Nan said when they were at the wedding, Joe drank. No, I did not. I absolutely did not say that. I do have the video of me and you too. Joe did not drink at that wedding. She absolutely, and she was like handed a glass of champagne and she didn't even take it. And I actually jumped in and was like, no, she doesn't drink. And I handed her a thing of water. Like, yeah, there's things that you can talk shit about, and then there's just things that you can't. And Joe's sobriety is not one of them. She did not even allow Lala to smoke weed on her property. Lala had to go across the fucking street
She wouldn't even. Yeah, she made her park her car across the street, right? Too, because she had her
Yep.
weed in the car.
Yep.
It was like, not on my shit.
Yep. So, you know, just people will lie on people just to lie, and it's literally disgusting. So anyway, baby, you get back to doing your headbands and stuff.
Yeah.
You ignore these fucking people.
What? Oh
I
yeah,
said, you
yeah.
doing your headbands, and you fucking ignore her. She ain't shit. Everybody, I mean what I say when I say if she fucking goes on and does that, fucking delete me. Delete me. If you subscribe to her, delete me.
Yeah. Everywhere.
So,
You, Richie.
all right, baby. You have a
All
good
right, girl,
night.
I'll call you later when I get in the tub.
All right, babe.
Bye. You too, Rich. You too. Have a fabulous, wonderful night. That's it. That's all. That's an hour and 30 minutes of my life. Okay, we could go back to our 20 people in our live. I'm just gonna be putting stuff up and packaging bags for the homeless. That's all. Show's over. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Alexa, play Nirvana Lake of Fire.